Have you ever thought about your health condition? Do you usually take your meals on time, or do you just eat whenever you are free to do so? How much time each day do you spend sitting in front of your laptop for online classes? 5 hours? 6 or maybe 7 if you have a lot of assignment to be done just because the due is around the corner. This leaves us a little bit of time left over, time you might waste scrolling over your social media or just frittering away without accomplishing anything. While nowadays technologies has been one of the main factors of turning us humans into passive, lazy and inactive beings, which makes us slip easily into an unhealthy lifestyle, so today I would like to urge you to start practicing a healthy lifestyle in your daily life, as it is essential to each one of us. Fortunately, there are proven strategies you can follow by living your life right to ensure a brighter future in the long-term effects. As a health science student myself, the lifestyle I have now, which includes only online classes and being at home, has negatively affected my health, both mentally and physically. Not having any physical activities, enough sleep and good eating habits to supply my mind and body has proven to be quite detrimental to my performances in my daily basis. For all these reasons, I feel obligated to talk to you about practicing a healthy lifestyle in our daily life is very important for anyone in our society. So, I would like to convince you how important it is to lead a healthy lifestyle by following these 3 steps, which are students' diet, physical activity, and sleep well. Let me explain first to you the reason. Nowadays, people are not aware of how important it is to have a healthy lifestyle. The society these days are too busy going about their day and falling deeper into the grasp of technological advances that are ever growing. This creates neglect towards health, as more people find that their own needs and their own interests are more important than their own well-being. If no efforts are being made to create awareness towards this problem will never cease, as people will go on about their day without ever realizing on how important self-care is. According to a study by British medical journal The Lancet, Malaysia is the most obese country in Asia and one of the highest in the world. Not just that, unhealthy living makes Malaysia number 1 in diabetes prevalence. Currently, it is estimated that there are 3.6 million diabetics in our country. It was only 1 to 2% back in 1960, but it has skyrocketed to 20% this year. These statistics are quite alarming and shocking for some of us, with the fact that the condition has been on the rise in the continent of the past few years. On top of that, according to a research from the University of Alabama, 60% of students have insufficient REM sleep disorder. This shows that the students only care about their tasks rather than their own well-being. Bad sleep schedules can also result in bad mental health. Even though there are deadlines to be met, keeping our body healthy is important, as this can help us uphold the quality of the tasks that are to be completed. Based on a survey conducted by the researcher, internet addiction has becoming a new threat towards our society, which is 81% of the respondents say that online activities are preventing them from getting enough duration of sleep and physical activities. It leads them to sleep late at midnight just to play game and scrolling and jumping from one social media to other application, and become one of the leading causes of this sleep deprivation. The rise of internet addiction nowadays shows that there are lack of physical activities in anyone's routine. Plus, percentages of obesity rates going high each year show that people are not taking care of their food intake. Do you know our per capita consumption of sugar is 26 teaspoons daily? As sugar is known as major contributor to diabetes, it is not surprising when Malaysia ranked first of diabetics, as Malaysia reported with an obesity rate of more than 64%. This is really worrying for us, because over time diabetes can seriously affect every major organ system or in our body, causing various diseases such as stroke and kidney failure. Now that we have seen the extent of the problem, and by now you will start questioning yourself on how you can do in order to start practicing a healthy lifestyle. These problems can be solved with these 3 healthy lifestyle basics, which are eating healthy, getting enough sleep, and have more physical activities. Eating healthy and balanced diet can benefit us in many ways, such as increasing our own life expectancy, as good diet can help boost our immune system. With diseases being more rampant, a boost in our immune system will help us a lot. By eating a wide range of fruits and vegetables are proven medically as a good sources of vitamin C and antioxidants that strengthen our first line of defense system and provide students with sufficient energy to strive each day productively. Undeniable that quote of "we are what we eat" bears an element of truth, as what we eat somehow affects our body both mentally and physically. Besides that, including regular physical activities in our routine proved to be very useful, as movement helps reduce the level of stress hormone while increasing the production of happiness hormone called endorphins. Although it is hard to fit into our packed schedules, but students need to make time for it as enhancing exercise have a positive impact on our brain's function and cognitive abilities. Lastly, taking care of our sleep is also very important, as sleep deprivation can lead to a serious long-term effects. Immune system depleted when body do not get enough rest, and student will more prone to any disease. So it is advisable to student to have sleep at least 8 hours each day. The extent of the problem is clear, so too are its major strategies. But how will the world look like if these strategies successfully be applied? If these three strategies be applied, our society will be more productive and there would be less toxicity in our society, result in a good environment. Our world right now is revolved around technology and self-interest. This creates neglect in our society to many important things that are to be taken note of. A situation where healthy lifestyle is widely practiced is much better than what we have now, as disease rates will start to plummet. The same can also be said about the obesity rates, as more people are starting to exercise and sleep well. Plus, suicide rates can also decrease, as good sleep will help keep our mental health in check. To sum up my speech, I urge that all of us start changing the way we live our lives, and I am sure we will become better both mentally and physically. We can make it work, as starting slowly is a good head up, because trying to change our habit drastically are not easy and something that is impossible to do just in one night. With good motivation and hope for a better future, we can change ourselves, and without realizing, the people around us will start following our footsteps. This chain will continue to a point where healthy habits will be widely spread and used. I hope and urge that we all start realizing on why having a healthy lifestyle is important. I am sure only positive things will come if change happens. Now, I will end my speech to convince my audience with a slogan: live right and be bright.